Oh yeah, I'm going. I think I'm going. I'm pretty sure I'm going. Hey, everybody. Oh my god, that light behind me. I don't think that's gonna work. I think I gotta tone that light down. Alright. Let's easily solve problem. Easily solved. Welcome to my workshop here, my studio. The place where I'm working on a game. That game is called The God Killer. And it's an ass kicker. It's a world beater of a game. But my primary work computer is out. It's out for repairs. And I found a place to take it besides the Apple Store, which I hate. Goddamn the Apple Store. The Apple Store is my enemy. Found a repair shop that had a front desk to it. And a person who was at the front desk that I could walk up to and say, hey, I have a computer here to fix. And they just ask me, well, what's the problem with it? And I say a little bit. And say, okay, well, we'll diagnose it and get back to you in the next 3 days. 3 to 4 business days. I go, great. That's great. And then to confirm that this was a proper repair shop, I hear this guy that's in the back, a proper feisty nerd, like myself. I'm not down him. He goes, wait a minute, is that running Catalina? Is that running Catalina? Like way in the back, he's got to yell that out, you know. And I go, I don't know. It's got whatever Apple installed on it 3 weeks ago when I bought it from their website. Maybe it's Catalina, maybe. And he can't help himself. He's got that juice. And he comes barely out of the back room. He says, well, if it's running Catalina, then you should know that. And I'm making fun of him a little bit, but I love him. I love him because he's a proper repair shop guy. He's not some chill dude or gal who's just hanging out. This has nothing to do with gender. He's not like somebody who just went through the Apple Store training and was crowned a genius. And no, he's got the nerd flowing through his veins, and if he's got a technical opinion, he's got to share it. I understand that person. I'm not saying like you want every single person who works on your computer to be like that, but if there's one guy, one gal that's like that in the repair shop, one person who from 20 feet away says, "Is it got Catalina? Oh, does it got Catalina on it?" and just has to come out. Things are as they should be. So my computer is in a place where it belongs. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be a travesty. Maybe they're going to fuck up that computer, or they're going to say, "Oh, it seems like it's okay," and then I'll get it back and it won't work. Maybe. I got a good feeling. If I got to lay money on it, I'd say they're going to fix it. It's no big deal. Then I have my compy back, and then I will resume kind of the normal set of tasks I do. But tonight, to make progress every day, oh yeah, I got to update the little counter here. Let's change this from 184 to 185 because this is the 185th day of consecutive progress made in a row. Tonight, I'm going to work on more interactive dialogue, which amounts to a Google Doc being up on the screen, which isn't the most incredibly fascinating thing for everybody, but you can't please all the people all the time, and that is the relevant work that's on the path for me to do right now. So that's what I'm going to do. And what is there to demo? A document. So, like I said, my other compy, that's the one that everything runs off of, and I'm not going to fiddle around with the not quite as good compy to get all that shit going on it. I'm just going to wait until it all comes back. Left eye Mac, ignore the little infinity thing. You know what that is if you've seen any streams. It's just software broadcasting itself momentarily. I'm going to update the little thing at the top. It is now October 21st, and I'm still writing Billy and M, so I'll leave that as it is, and let's switch to a screen that doesn't look like Crazy Infinity Wars. That was a movie. Had nothing to do with my streaming setup. Okay, so Billy trains M. A series of rooms. Let me get my chat window up just in case somebody tries to chat while I'm working. I don't want to be oblivious to them. I want to be accessible. Not 100% accessible, but somewhat successible. Some people try to be successful. I try to be accessible, and not 100% accessible. I want to be 72% accessible. Meaning, I'm not going to give you my phone number. While I'm working, while I'm busy working, I will stop and talk. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Okay. So, yeah, sure. Here's the demo part of it. Let's do a demo. So, the one I worked through yesterday, did a lot of stopwatch timing on this to make sure that it wasn't getting to be too long. So, Billy is this sort of tedious character. He's meant to give instruction to. Actually, I'll go up a little bit more. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. No. Okay. This is where it gets set up. So God and Billy, they're distance away from M on a platform. I'll enlarge this a little bit for you. The demo is me reading out the lines that I wrote. Okay. M can hear them clearly, but she's not close to them yet. I made this level, by the way. The dialogue goes to this level. God. Teach her, Billy. Well, teach M about blocks. But there's so much to know about blocks. It's okay, Billy. I don't know if I can. It's okay, Billy. Hey, Billy, it's okay. Teach M about blocks. Sure. Blocks, Billy. Okay, God, I will try. I might have made his voice a little too stupid sounding there. But, oh well. Then I've got this section that'll keep playing if the player takes a normal amount of time to get to a certain point. If not, I'll kind of skip past it so that I can neatly tie up the dialogue at the end. Billy. Yes? Teacher, you must teach her. Of course, no problem. It occurs to me I could lengthen this. The player might take a long time. So I could have God going on for a long time. The same kind of stuff. Okay. You know about the blocks, Billy. I definitely do. Billy, you know, I do. Good. Okay. End of the dialogue. God floats away. So about the time M gets close to where God and Billy were talking, God just floats off. He's no longer part of the conversation. M. I'm going to learn about blocks. That's optimistic. Okay. I decided that Billy will be able to leave through that level exit thing, which means I'll have to do a little bit more coding for that later. Okay. So then the next room that they arrive in, it's been established that Billy's going to do some training. Billy has to do a very tedious, repetitive thing. The joke is how tedious it is, but yet I still don't want the player who has decided that they will stick to hear all of the dialogue to feel abused. Certain players, they'll say, I want to get all the dialogue. I want to get it all. I want to sap up all the story. But if I just make it really long, I'm really abusing their tendency. Okay. Let us begin your training. Great. North, south, east, west. You will use all these directions when you push blocks. Makes sense. To push a block north, you must stand on the south side of the block. Right. To push a block south, you must stand on the north. Please don't interrupt. I'm sorry. To push a block west, you must stand on the east side of the block. To push a block east, you must stand on the west side of the block. Great. Got it. Repetition is the key to learning. It is. Let's go over it again. To pick up... I'm glad somebody else is going to be saying this besides me, because to push a block north, you must stand on the south side of the block. To push a block south, you must stand on the north side of the block. To push a block west, you must stand on the east side of the block. To push a block east, you must stand on the west side of the block. Yeah, that's actually very intuitive. No, we don't use intuition with blocks. We plan and we practice and we commit facts to memory. Let's go over it again. To push a block north. Okay, the idea is when you hear the same sentence being said again exactly as it was before, it's a cue to you, the player. There's no reason for you to keep waiting here to hear that dialogue go out again. So I tried to make the first section relatively short while still getting across this idea of tediousness. It might still be too much, and I might look at other ways to shorten it, but I think it's okay. Now if M tries if the player controlling M tries to go to the work area where the puzzle is and just start messing with the blocks, she can do it. The player's not prevented from doing it, but Billy goes, "Stay up here until I've finished." And there's a cycling to it, so maybe the player backs away from there if they go back again. "Wait, you aren't ready to push blocks. Don't go down there yet. I have to train you first. I must train you first." Interesting. Yeah. I like how it sounds to say, "I have to train you first." It just felt better. It felt a little bit sillier, like a little kid. Kids say "have to." I have to train you first. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Then I'm on this last one, or the latest one. I gotta go grab my phone just in case somebody tries to text me about something important. I'll be right back. So the next room, it's a different puzzle. The way I've got this set up is a little bit different though. So the player, why do I always get hiccups? In the evening, no less. I don't get them during the day. It must have to do with posture. Okay, so it's a puzzle in the middle of the room. And this dialogue does not depend on the player staying away from the puzzle. So M can keep saying this even if the player just ignores Billy's advice and keeps if the player ignores Billy's advice and just dives right into trying to solve the puzzle, which is what every player wants to do. They don't want to hold back. You know, be interesting to I kind of like the idea in this first room that there are going to be some players that are like, "Oh, well, the tutorial says I shouldn't go down there yet, so I won't go down there. I'll just stay here and listen to Billy." It's so obnoxious, and so. But the lesson will be definitely learned by the player that Billy's a waste of time. So I can't try this little trick again where you have somebody saying, "Ah, don't go down there. Don't touch the blocks. You're not ready." Although if somebody does, then it's kind of fun for them too. Okay. I also forgot. I need to have a little more dialogue for when if M solves the puzzle. Okay, so then Billy Let me just try some different phrases. Push blocks around like a reckless maniac. You crazy. I don't know how to push blocks. Alright, so how much time do I have for him to talk after M has solved the puzzle? Not long. Because it's not going to be a large room. Not going to have like a whole bunch of twisty passages to exit. So by her solving the puzzle, it's going to open some kind of way for her to get to the exit. And I'm gonna give it it's gonna be between 5 and 10 seconds. That's all the time we got. So about 2 lines, like this. About 2 lines. Could let him go on a little bit longer and let it stretch. Like if M exits later, then let him talk longer. But again, I'm worried about abusing the nice little thing that some players do where they stick around and try to listen to all the dialogue. So if I make it so that generally they're never waiting around for dialogue, maybe every once in a while, then it's cool. And they'll still listen to the dialogue and they'll still be interested in it. But if I put in all these like extended wait type things, it's gonna bring the energy of the game down. Let's see. Thinking, can I come up with any good jokes around like an insult he would give her? I'll push her more like a block smusher. It doesn't really make sense, but I'm brainstorming. I like this better as an insult, but she's just a brute. I want to play with that more. So it's like Billy, he got killed by her, he got pushed around by her. So him seeing her is just like this kind of muscly monster type of a thing. I don't know. You crazy brute. I like it. That's better than reckless maniac. You crazy brute! You can't just push the blocks around however you like. It's only like 3 seconds. I got time for another line. I got time for another line. People are gonna get hurt. I feel pretty good about that. And can chide him back a little bit. Nobody got hurt. Well, that's not even a chide. It's just her just sticking up for herself a little bit. I think about. I want to start with this line first. I'm thinking of variations on it. There's room for a joke or something like that. Truth is, did Elizabeth text me? Let me double check. I got like a fucking porn spammer on my texts. I got a picture of some hot bikini woman, and it says, "Hey handsome, how's everything been going, sweetie? I'd love to possibly meet up, could be fun. Are you gonna be in Seattle for the next few days? I just got here, let me know." That's spam. That's definitely spam. I report it as spam. Okay, that's a text I can ignore. Alright, so he wants to knock her down a notch. Let's see. All right. Okay, you think you know blocks. You think you know about blocks. Some things I know about blocks. Sure. Alright. You think you know all about blocks. Some things, no. I know some things about blocks. Sure. Well, sure. I don't like to overuse well. Sure. Somebody more senior. Somebody. I like a somebody better than someone. Somebody. I don't know. No, did I kind of move Billy off to a rougher way of talking? Somebody like me. I don't know. Let me try this. You think you know all about blocks. I know some things about blocks. You got a long way to go. Sure. Well, wait a minute. Feels like to tie the first thought together. But you got a long way to go. But you got a long way to go. Sure. Blocks are sometimes a big, complicated mess. Take this bunch. I don't think I have to say blocks again. I say take this bunch. Yeah. No way you can figure them out on your own. That's when you ask for help from somebody more senior. Somebody like me. Blocks can be a big, complicated mess. You figure them out? No way. You think you know all about blocks. I know. Let's do. I know a little about blocks. No, I think it's more fun to just make her be humble. No. That's more fun. He's like just a big raging dick, and she's really polite and nice. You think you know all about blocks. No. But you got a long way to go. Sure. Blocks can be a big, complicated mess. Take this bunch. Yeah. Can you figure them out? No way. That's when you ask for somebody more senior. Somebody like me. Okay. So that's not bad. Going for a little bit of brevity. I think somebody that understands blocks. I could swap these two lines. So now I gotta think about the interactives. Let me time this. So this should not be longer than the shortest time possible for somebody to solve the puzzle. So I think 10 seconds or something like that would be pretty good. 20, 30 seconds, even 30 seconds I could do. Okay, we're trying on the stopwatch. You think you know all about blocks. No. But you got a long way to go. Well, sure. Blocks can get messy. Take this bunch. Yeah. Can you figure them out? Can you figure them out? No way. That's when you ask for help from somebody more senior. Somebody that really understands blocks. But somebody like me. Okay. I tried to retake a line, which wasn't good. But I'll just knock a few seconds off of that. So 22 seconds. There's no reason to retake lines for this particular exercise. 22 seconds. The section below should be completable before fastest solution. Timed at 22 seconds. Okay. So then add some lines where the player's taking a little bit longer. And Billy will be offering help. Okay. Nice to have her be a little uncertain. I think I can get it. This is way too hard for you. Well, maybe, but let me try. Up yet? Nope. I don't know if I want to, if all three of those are set, I don't know if I want to keep on repeating from the top here. Maybe let's have Billy just do one. Wake me up when you're wake me up when you need me. When player, I switch between saying M and player. If it's kind of like game actions, then I want to say player. When player completes puzzle, dialogue continues. Alright, so he's not going to be... What are the crappy things he can say? You can say, like, beginner's luck. That's kind of a cliche. You could critique the solution. Say, well, it took you forever. You could say she cheated in some way. Cheated. You could complain about the safety of it. Next time, you should ask for my help. Yeah. Alright. You should have asked for my help. And I didn't need it. Sorry. Good student. Why am I here if you won't let me help you? You can say it a certain way. Why am I here if I can't even help you? That way it's sort of got a double meaning. Why am I here if I can't even help you? Well, I don't know. Why am I here if I can't? Okay. Why am I even here? Why am I even here? All right. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help you. I don't want you to feel bad. No, let's see. And I appreciate that. She's polite. She's polite. Why am I even here? Billy, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help you. And I appreciate that. Then Billy should end with a sulk. Let's just go. Just go. too long. Let's see. Let me read through it. I think I should give it like maybe 5 seconds, something like that. Why am I even here? Billy, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help you, and I appreciate that. Let's just go. That's short enough. I can make the exit so it allows for that. Okay. Okay, I also need to go back. No, I added this part here. Never mind. Okay. Annoying thing that Google Docs does now. It wants me to put when the player completes the puzzle. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn that stupid stuff off. Ignore. Oh, it looks good. Cool. But it'd be even better if you never bother me with that shit. Yeah, I'll mess with that later. Alright, this is a good stopping point. I know it's a short session, but I was doing late stuff while I was out at the repair store, which is another facet of the same project. Okay, so that's it. That's the stream. Gonna end the stream. Gonna stop the stream. Stopping the stream. Infinity Wars. Stopping the stream.